Hello, my name is Natasha, and I am doing this testimonial slash review about the Moringa supplement pills. This is the beginning of the 4th bottle that I've taken, so this is going on month 4. Excuse me. The changes that I have seen have been amazing. I have an inflammatory condition, skin condition, called hidradenitis suppurativa, or HS for short. And it's basically where I get these boils, lesions, whatever you want to call them, in different areas of my body. They mostly come under my arms. You can get them in other places, but my worst parts are under my arms. The last flare-up I had was before, the last major flare-up I had was before I started taking the Moringa, and it was just one, and it was on my lower stomach, right by my C-section scar, and it was horrible. It lasted for a good 3 or 4 months before it finally, everything finally came out and it healed eventually. And right after that one is when I started taking the Moringa. I think it was probably about the 2nd month in, I started trying to have another flare-up under my left arm, and I immediately felt it because it was hurting when I was showering one day. But instead of it getting to a horrible point of me being in pain and being extremely tired, getting fever, all the side effects and symptoms that come with it, it cleared up on its own within 2 to 3 days, and that has never happened before. And I haven't had any other problems with the HS since starting the Moringa. And there are 3 different levels: mild, moderate, and severe. Mine is moderate, and I have had this since I was a teenager, but was just diagnosed with it about 4.5 years ago. So the Moringa is definitely helping with that, which I'm very grateful for, because it is extremely painful when it happens. It also, not only has it helped with that, but it has helped with my menstrual cycle. Last year I found out that my uterus is covered in fibroids. Found out whenever I went in to have my tubes tied, and was told that I would eventually have to have a hysterectomy because there are so many that I would start having issues. And sure enough, within a month or 2 of having my tubes tied, I started having horrible issues. I'm talking laying in the fetal position, crying my eyes out, not being able to move because the pain from my period was so intense because of the fibroids. But ever since starting the Moringa, I have not hardly had any cramps. When the first 2 to 3 days, mine is normally 5 to 6 days, and the first 2 to 3 days are always the worst. But since starting the Moringa, my cramps have pretty much been non-existent. I'm lighter than normal, so that's always nice whenever you don't have cramps during all that. But I will definitely be taking this from here on out. It is the only thing that I have found that actually helps with my HS, and now knowing that it also helps with my cycle is making me even more excited about taking it. So yeah, if you have inflammation issues, I highly suggest using this.